Today is our last day at Fort DeSoto. It's a little overcast, but there's not much wind, so we brought our van over to one of the boat launches here at Fort DeSoto and decided to bring the boat out and hopefully paddle over to Shell Key Preserve. Hopefully find some seashells.
Yeah, met Captain Yak. He was awesome. Hey guys, you never know who you're going to meet. We met Greg from Captain Yak, and you said you took Mark and Trish out from KYD a while back.
Yeah, about 3 years ago. They just showed up and asked him what they did, and that's how I got into it.
Kind of natural. You're not supposed to cut anything.
So that's the whole preserve right here. If you look left is Fort DeSoto over here.
Right.
We're right here.
Okay.
And that reference point, there's some buildings down here, Tampa Bay Watch.
Okay.
And then the boat channel actually here too.
All right.
And then this island right here is right out here. It's called Sawyer Key.
Thanks to him, we know that there's a tunnel up here. We should be able to get through Sawyer Key, and then we should see the beaches of Shell Key Reserve when we get to there, or preserve. So
if you don't have a kayak, if you don't bring your own boat, you don't have to worry because you can rent one from him. Yeah.
It's cool. Thanks, Greg. Maggie, you ready to go? Ready to go out paddling? We're used to seeing dolphin out here, but coming along the side of that mangrove there, let me see if I can zoom in so you can see. There's a shark there.
We're going to stay back here.
Yeah, he's eating fish and having fun. He just went under. You just never know what you're going to see when you're out here. Did he come up again?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It kind of looks like a dolphin. They don't usually sail above water like that, do they? Oh, he went the other way.
There is a possibility of a dolphin. They look like dolphin fins.
Yeah.
The dorsal fin of a dolphin. But never seen them stay up that long and not porpoise around. So cue the Jaws music. Let's go see if that's a dolphin or a shark. We've got us aiming right at him. That's awesome.
Not really sure why we're going after him, but
The one behind it is definitely a dolphin.
okay. So I bet they're both dolphins. We're going around and around. Yeah. Wouldn't know about this if someone didn't tell you about it.
No, there's no way. They don't show up on Google Maps or anything because they're so overgrown, but Captain Yak told us about it. He said we could get through it in about 15 minutes. I think it's been that long. Let's see.
So this is low tide.
This is low tide. We're scraping a little.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I'm gonna walk in this. That's just saying.
I know. I wouldn't either. Had to call Greg and say, hey,
Some buzzards.
bring us a kayak with pop tires. This is a very narrow mangrove tunnel, so we had to separate our paddles.
Just makes it easier.
Got mine about as short as I can go.
Me too. I definitely got the short end of it. So quiet. Not very pointy, pretty. People always ask if we're worried that something's going to puncture the boat, and everything's so soft because of the water. Even the wood and stuff, it's not saying you can't do it, but this is so cool though. Don't know what you'd do if you met somebody.
It's getting even more skinny in here.
I know, it's real skinny up there.
That sound is us
Scraping the bottom.
scraping. We should just watch the sharp sticks. Well, here's what it looks like. I think we'll take the long way home. On the way back. Look at this, guys. That was hard. Here's the skinniest part. We might be too skinny for this, Mother. I think we have to go left a little. You don't want to break your paddle either. Okay. Look at that.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might be too fat for that.
Yeah.
All right, let's listen and see if we hear any air.
Oh, we'd know if there was air. If we were leaking. This isn't the kind of thing that it doesn't leak slowly. Let's put our paddles back together.
Figure out where to go.
Yeah.
That was a little, I was going to say that was a little stressful, but that was a lot stressful.
That was a lot stressful.
Yes, it was.
That got really, really skinny in a hurry in there. So I guess at high tide, it probably would be passable for us. But
I don't think so, because those little mangrove shoots are on both sides, which makes it skinnier, which is what you're going to hit when you go through too. So I don't know, maybe.
we'll probably cut around the islands next time. Look at where we are. It's absolutely beautiful out here. So the very first part of Shell Key Preserve is right up in front of us, and looks like, we're a long ways away, but it looks like, as far as we can see from here, it's loaded with white pelicans. Okay. Thanks a lot. Mommy will be back, buddy. gonna fish, is that okay? If you've been watching us for any time at all, then you know that we rarely are apart from each other, especially in a situation like this. But I want to fish, and it is a preserve that Maggie's not allowed on the beach part of it. So Lynn's going to go do something she really likes to do, and I'm going to do something I really like to do. Maggie likes it too. I'm going to fish. So I don't have a stakeout pole or an anchor. So what I'm going to do is paddle against the tide and the wind, point the nose of the boat straight towards both of those, and then kind of let it push me back up against the mangroves, rinse and repeat. Let's see what happens. I don't have one. I don't have one. See, nothing. Nothing that time. Yeah, I'm not drifting straight back, am I? Lynn just called. She didn't stay on there very long. Tell you what, with all the wind and no anchor or stakeout pole, it's going to be hard to fish out here anyway. So we're going to go back and pick her back up at the beach over here, and then I'll have my trolling motor back. Maybe I'll fish a little when we go back through some of those cuts. Sure is beautiful out here though, and Maggie absolutely loves it. Go pick up Mommy. Let's go get her, okay?
Pelicans was the best thing.
No, yeah, white pelican is the best thing.
All right. So which way? How you want to go?
Cue the shark music. Made it back.
Want to go ahead and walk her up?
Yeah, you can. I'll pull the boat on up. Thank you. Okay, we we found this little hole. This is a hard thing to find in all this deep water out here, or all this wide expanse of water. It's really hard to find this, but we did. Maggie's up there. We're going to try to carry the boat back up now. It's probably going to be full of water, which makes it heavier to carry, but so I'm going to lift it and see if I can get the water over the side. There it goes. I'm still over here, by the way. I'm just emptying out water. It collects water in the very bottom of it as we move along like that. So now we're just trying to get as much of it out because water is heavy. And then we'll carry it on up to the Echo.
Over this, we'll left a little bit.
I guess right beside of it again, because I got to be able to get this stuff to deflate it.
Right.
Wowzers. That was a long haul to carry it up here. Fun?
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Best part about it, I think, was seeing the white pelicans and
Yeah, that was awesome.
the shorebirds and the dolphin.
Yeah.
Not so much the shells on the shell island, but
Yeah. It is a beautiful island, though.
it was
And,
awesome.
It is a strenuous paddle over there and back, isn't it?
It is.
Especially against the wind coming back. And this thing is not the most aerodynamic.
Well, I thought it did pretty good, actually.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad. Okay, now we need to deflate it, put it up, go back and rest.
Lazy. That was hard.
After that paddle, putting that inflatable kayak up was hard.
Yeah, and have it in here and all this dirt and stuff.
Holy crap, yeah. We didn't do a really good job packing it up this time either, I'm sure. But we're only 2 days away from being home. When we get home, we are going to get it out and wash it and clean it up, so not really worried about that. Don't think I can get out in front of us here, so I'm gonna have to back up and go back through the place we just vacated. That'll be fun. Maybe I can make that work.
Surely.
Yeah, here's what I'm seeing right now. So we'll go back through there. That'll work.
How weird that there's not a little entrance to this that you
I
just
think people
drive
have
over
just
the
made their own
path.
little entrance here. Alrighty. So, something you recommend? Not right at the moment.
On a calm day, maybe.
Well, we didn't have hardly any wind when we first started.
That's true. That's
But
true.
the tide was coming in when we came back out, and the wind was blowing with the tide. So I don't know. Phew, it was
hard. It was a hard one.
I'm sore.
I will be.
I will be sore for sure. So anyway, yeah, it's a beautiful place, and it's a destination here that you need to do if you can.
The first paddle, the first day when we went out on the other side was a lot calmer and a lot easier, and you just fished, and it was a lot more relaxing.
This was a destination that was 5 miles away.
Lines from here,
I know.
barriers on both sides. I'm not paying attention.
I am paying attention with that eye over there. Anyway, it was not a peaceful paddle for sure, but it was a hard, difficult, strenuous paddle, but fun to do, and glad we did it.